Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm talking about a Max Verstappen penalty point update, as well as Honda backing Mercedes on an engine deal. So let's start with Honda. Now there's been a split among manufacturers over proposed rule changes for 2027 right now. It's a 50-50 split between electrical power and engine power. However, the proposed rules for 2027 would see a 60-40 split, with there being more engine power. Now Mercedes and Red Bull are for the changes for 2027. However, Audi, Ferrari and Cadillac are against, while Honda have been yet to take a stance. However, it's now been reported that Honda are for the new rules for 2027 and back Mercedes and Red Bull, with GP Blog saying that GP Blog can confirm that Honda is not opposed to the adjustments and can therefore be added to the list alongside Mercedes and Red Bull Ford. Discussions are currently underway with the other manufacturers about the details of implementing the change for 2027 instead of 2028. This site understands. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've recently managed to reach 51,000 subscribers and all your support means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. So that's now 3 manufacturers who are in favour of the new rules for 2027. However, it's still not enough for it to go through. Basically, for the changes to take place, 4 of the 6 manufacturers on the Power Unit Advisory Committee must back the proposal. And in terms of Ferrari, they're set to get engine upgrades through the additional development and upgrade opportunity system. And if the power unit regulations are changed, everyone would likely be allowed to develop their power units to get ready for the new 2027 rules. And Ferrari do not want this, and they feel they can close the gap to Mercedes with ADUO. And then you look at Cadillac, and while they're going to make their own engines in the future, right now they use Ferrari power units. So really, for this to go through, in my opinion, the FIA have got to get Audi on board. Do you think they can do that? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Max Verstappen. Now last year in the summer, he was at risk of a race ban. Basically 1 year ago at the Spanish Grand Prix, it looked like he had a sudden outburst when he was told to give a position back to George Russell, with him letting Russell go before driving into the side of him as he repassed him at the next corner. Now that took Verstappen's penalty point total to 11, just 1 away from a race ban. However, since then, Verstappen has not picked up penalty points, and with his penalty points acquired in 2024 all having expired heading into the 2026 season, he only had the 3 remaining from the 2025 Spanish Grand Prix. And now GP fans say that Verstappen's 3 points from Barcelona have automatically been wiped from his record a year later on June 1st, and this means that heading into the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend, Verstappen joins George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Isaac Hadjar, Nico Hülkenberg, Lando Norris, Arvid Dimblad, Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez on 0 penalty points. So yeah, Verstappen now has a clean record going in to the Monaco Grand Prix. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.